ayes to the right, 354. The noes to the left, 7.
Who are you? Who are you?
We would be wrong to think there is no meaningful consequence to our actions this afternoon. The work of the Privileges Committee in producing this report before us today does not just examine the conduct of a former colleague. Their work has also sought to defend our rights and privileges in this place. The right not to be misled, the right not to be abused in carrying out our duties.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The truth is...
Support for the report of the Privileges Committee will be a small but important step in restoring people's trust in members of this House and of Parliament. And I also say to members of my own party that it is doubly important for us to show that we are prepared to act when one of our own, however senior, is found wanting.
How does she think she met the Hoffman test?
Well, I'm happy to answer the point that's...
But I wonder if she could say something of her own position in relation to the precedent set by the Judicial Committee of the House of Lords, when a decision on which Lord Hoffman was involved was set aside not because he was biased, but because of the perception of bias.
And I actually said I'm more than happy to step aside, and I was assured that I should continue the work that the House had mandated with the appointment that the House had put me into, and so I did just that. One way or the other. If the House wants...
The work of the committee is thankless. There is no need to make it potentially dangerous too. The additional security that was needed is deeply shameful. The Right Honourable Member for Camberwell and Peckham is an exceptional parliamentarian, and it was a privilege to serve with her on the Joint Committee for Human Rights. I also deplore the attacks on my honourable friend, the member for Warrington South, who is a voluntary magistrate as well as serving his constituents in this place. Shame, shame, shame.
Mr. Johnson's dishonesty, if left unchecked, would have contaminated the whole of government, allowing misleading to become commonplace, and thus erode the standards which are essential for the health of our democracy. Far from undermining ministers, this report does precisely the opposite.